It's your boy, Tr3ryway's. Stop the music. You're Lil Uzi.
Yes, I am.
Are you mad at me?
Why?
I mean, I've been using your song for this series.
Hahaha. Don't worry about it. You're fine. If you're a fan of my work, I am cool with my music being used.
What did you say?
Okay, maybe the Japanese voice isn't very understandable. What I said was, if you are a fan of my work, I don't mind people using my songs.
Oh, well, I wouldn't consider myself a fan, let alone a fan of anything. I just like listening to music.
Okay, that's fine I guess.
Anyways, we are reviewing Lil Uzi Vert, also known as Seymour Bissell Woods, is a born and raised Philadelphia rapper famous for his colorful collection of hits and songs.
Yep, hello everyone.
He's got a lot of songs that everyone should know, so let's get right to it.
Oh, I actually go by they them pronouns.
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot. Anyways, let's get to Lil Uzi style. Also, thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. For the third time.
You have a YouTube. I thought you were just a random stranger.
The following reviews are for ages 18 and up. Some reviews go into great detail and could involve topics that are not appropriate to younger viewers. These reviews will involve strong language either by me or the lyrics of the song. Every album and song will be used for criticism only, which is in line with the fair use doctrine. All media used will be credited in the description below. If you have a different opinion for an album and song, that's great too. This is strictly my opinions on anything. I would be happy to discuss our differences in taste, but please keep it professional at all times. Without further ado, let's get reviewing.
Better keep up, yeah, that's fun, yeah. Hit your girl with a dance. She ain't okay, cause I got insurance. Your number one star, call me, I ignore. I might get it right, so I need a flirt. I will break it, I will reach by the morning.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. The first one is a mixtape called Love is Rage.
This mixtape is where it all started. Lil Uzi would show some uniqueness to his sounds and create an experience like no other rap album / mixtape. By the way, this is the streaming version and not the original. Sorry, we kick things off with Safe House. This is a great introduction to what Lil Uzi can do with his songs. The beat is pretty good, but the flows make up the majority of the song. This is the first grade of the day. Next up, Banned from TV, a lot more tamer than the previous song, but this one is also pretty good. Sometimes the beat can be a little lackluster, but it works out. Next, Super Saiyan. This one isn't very good. Lil Uzi mostly uses auto-tune for his raps. In this song, he doesn't, and he should probably stick to that. Next up, 7 AM.
Uzi. Uzi.
This song is an awesome one. The beat is nice and the chorus is very memorable and is difficult not to sing along to. These old hit songs from him can hit different sometimes. Next up, Lamborghini Dream, featuring Young Thug. The lyrics are the main problem with the song, but it's still not bad based on the vibe and flows of the song. Young Thug did fine. Before I go on, I am going to mess up on Lil Uzi's pronouns on accident at times. Please bear with me. Anyways, next is Right Now. This one has its vibes, but it just feels a little dragged on and just plain boring to a few people. I will skip the song. Right Now. Next up, Top. This is a chill Lil Uzi Vert song done right. The chorus is very catchy and the beat is hard and chilled out at the same time. That is not an easy thing to accomplish. I have a hot take on All My Chains. This is an underrated song. I personally liked the chorus and verses in this. Even the beat is pretty good too. It's just something about this. Next, Billy. This song attempts a hard-hitting beat and Lil Uzi also tries no auto-tune for this one. This one is fine at best and there is honestly better, so moving on. Next up, Enemies. I like this one too. When I said there's better songs that are hard-hitting, this is what I meant. The chorus is exceptionally hard too. Next up, Balling.
Here I go.
Lil Uzi vertical line, you have won the basketball game forever.
The last song, Paradise, attempts a popish-styled beat. To be fair, it's unique, but it just doesn't work in Lil Uzi terms.
And that was Love is Rage. With 7 greats, 3 goods, and 2 men, the final score is a 7.5 out of 10. I feel like the songs on here put a mark on what Lil Uzi can come out with to change how hip-hop and rap is meant to be. With unique styles of sounds, it works. The best 3 songs are as follows: All My Chains, Top, and 7 AM. And the worst 3 songs are, Right Now, Paradise, which is an unpopular opinion but oh well, and Super Saiyan. Alright, let's move on to the next mixtape, which is also where all their singles will shine through the public. Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World.
This mixtape has only 9 songs, so this will be a fast one. But will it be good? Let's see, because there are good things about this. First up, Canadian Goose. This song immediately tells you that this mixtape is about to be better than the previous, making this one of his best intros. Next, High Roller. This one is good. Molly Raw, the producer, had fun with the synths in this one. To me, it's repetitive, but Lil Uzi does his thing, so what's there to complain? Now this one right here, Money Longer, is one of Lil Uzi's best songs. The beat is tremendous and the flows are one of his best. Everything here was right for this song. Next up.
This song is my shit.
Come, you were one song too late.
No, I am not. The song is playing right now.
Ugh, fine.
OMG, you letting me dance?
Sure yeah.
Alright, I will dance now.
Anyways, this song, Grab the Wheel, is another underrated song. The fact people are downing this song is crazy because this is a vibey Lil Uzi song that is just longer than others. Next up,
Yeah, this isn't working out. Please leave.
Oh no 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 no.
Next up, You Was Right. This one is pretty nice. The beat is very beepy boppy and Lil Uzi does his similar flow. A great Lil Uzi single I might add. Next up, Baby Are You Home? Man, talk about wasted potential because this song could have been a great, but the song feels like it lacks energy. What a shame. Next, P's and Q's. The beat sounds like a pirate's voyage, but what makes up for this one is the absolute positive vibes from the song's structure. Also an absolute banger. Next, Team Rocket.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all people.
This song wasn't too bad. It doesn't have a lot of personality like the other Uzi songs, but at least this isn't the worst. And the last song, Scott and Ramona, is also not bad. It's a weak ending, but it is melodic. I'll give him that. Then again, there is so much better songs like that.
And that was Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World. With 5 greats and 4 goods, the final score is a 7.8 out of 10. This mainly comes from the hits from the mixtape. Even if it was short, it's still known to be the classic Lil Uzi mixtape. And there is another one like that. The best 3 songs are as follows: P's and Q's, Canadian Goose, and Money Longer. And the 3 worst songs are Baby Are You Home, High Roller, and Team Rocket. I did say there is another classic mixtape from Uzi, and we are getting to it right now with The Perfect Love Tape.
Just like Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World, there is a small collection of songs that might have the potential to get some fans on their feet. But, will this be better? And we kick things off with an absolute banger, Do What I Want. This is another one of Uzi's great intros to the mixtape. The beat and flows are very memorable and fun. Next, of course we get O Flowers, featuring Playboi Carti and Offset. Let's be reasonable here. Playboi was the one who carries the song most of the time. The flows are also hard. Next up, Original Uzi, 4 of us. The beat is awesome and the amount of personality this song has is very noticeable too. Uzi also does his non-auto-tune rapping too and it is better. Next, Money Mitch. This one has fine production, but it doesn't hit as hard from the other songs. The flow is also not as good from the others as well. Next, Sideline Watching. Hold up, I absolutely am addicted to the beat and the flow is also pretty good. The highlight though is the beat, it works with Lil Uzi's style. Next up, I Can Drive. The beat was almost the contender for a great song, but it just doesn't match the hype for an Uzi song.
Oh shit. We are not doing this again, are we?
It's okay, man. I am a good driver.
Oh, you are.
No.
Next, You're Lost. More like the beat is lost because the beat is correct, but again, there is a hype issue here. The flow is nice, but that's really all it offered. Now we get back to bangers with Erase Your Social. The chorus is very catchy and the setting around social media seems to work in Uzi's favor. This is a classic Uzi tune. Next, Rhonda, Winners. This one is not bad. The beat is good and the flow is also good. Nothing in the ordinary here, just a standard good song. And last but not least, 7 Million, featuring Future. This one has very nice chemistry and Future in the chorus adds a lot to the song. Lil Uzi also did nice. Future and Lil Uzi Vert would make a perfect combination for an album.
And that was the perfect love tape. With 6 greats and 4 goods, the final score is an 8 out of 10. Let's just face it here, when there are short albums that are high ranked, this can increase the replay value for the album, which is the case for this one here. The best 3 songs are as follows. Of course we Ghetto Flowers, Do What I Want, and Erase Your Social. And the worst 3 songs, which were hard to pick, are Rhonda, Winners, You're Lost, and Money Mitch. Alright, let's move on to Uzi's first album. I am pretty sure everyone is waiting for this one too. Introducing, Love Is Rage 2.
This album is how the world began to find out about Uzi's rap style and what is different to anyone else. The melodic beats this album offers becomes well known as the album goes. First up, 2.
Uzi.
I think this is a good start for the album to introduce the flows to unexpected people. His singing in the song is also quite better from previous tracks we heard before. Next up, 444 plus 222. This one goes so stupid hard. The beat is impeccable and the flows are nice. The overall vibe of the song is basically 100% hype material. Next up, Sauce It Up. This is basically a childhood song for me. The beat and flows are just so memorable and melodic in its best. What else do I need to say besides that it's neat? Next, No Sleep League. This one is an underrated song to me. The chorus is awesome and the flows are also nice. The production for this one is pretty nice and works in Uzi's favor. Next, The Way Life Goes, featuring A Wonder. 50% of the world's population should know this song. The beat's melodic vibe really kicks in, making this song quite the viber. Next, For Real. I am guessing this is another hype song, but this one feels a little light to me. The beat isn't ideal to a standard hype song, which is fine, but it falls off fast. Next up, Feeling Mutual. I originally didn't like this song, but I now like it due to its unique beat and the flows are Uzi level good. The beat sounds like a ringtone on a phone. Ha ha ha, look what is next. It's my intro song, Neon Guts, featuring Pharrell Williams. This sounds like elevator music on drugs, and it's amazing. Pharrell did pretty nice and Uzi also did good too. I would come back to this for the beat alone. Next one is Early 20 Rager. Consider Uzi lucky because the beat will save this nothing burger of a song. This quote-unquote hype song isn't that good, mainly the lyrics too. Like this lyric for example, Uzi, what kind of bar is this? Now here is an unexpected feature on Unfazed, featuring The Weeknd. Yes, The Weeknd, but let's be real, he cooked on the chorus. Uzi did his usual flows. Overall, it's pretty good. Next up, Pretty Mommy. The chorus is good, but the chorus drags a little and the beat isn't that exciting. But I didn't think it's that bad, just a few boo-boos here and there. Next, How to Talk. This one is alright. The beat does so synth shit here, but the beat and everything else feels like a balloon being deflated. Next up, X. This one is not bad. The beat is pretty decent and the flows are good as always. This one just feels like a standard Lil Uzi song. Nothing interesting left to say. Next, Malfunction. This one is also alright. The beat is good, but that is literally all the song can offer. Moving on. Next up, Dark Queen. This is another childhood song of mine. This song should have had more recognition since the beat is melodic as usual and the flows are good too. Literally every single person should know this one. EXO Tour Life. The beat, the flows, the lyrics, everything was done right. Real motherfuckers. Hear the Apple Music version.
Damn straight, this song is my biggest one and you will find out why that is. But Trey, I heard you compare my song to a balloon. What the hell?
It's nothing personal, I swear. And that was Love is Rage 2, with 10 greats, 4 goods, and 2 men. The final score is...
Bro, this a 10 out of 10 album on God. What? Dude, what the fuck? A 7.8.
A 7.8 out of 10 is amazing.
Are you high? This rating is AC+. There is no way it is that low.
Don't make mid-songs then. Anyways, this album with its unique melodies prove that rap doesn't have.
That is what you get. Now let's see your favorite 3 songs. Okay, not too bad, even though these are the most NPC picks ever. Now let's see what you didn't like. Oh, my God, early 20 How that song is a hype song, and How to Talk that is far from bad. I can't believe it. Is this what opinions feel like? Like a stab in the chest.
Uzi, get up and turn around. Did you forget what this video is about?
No?
Do you realize what community you are in right now?
Dude, what are you trying to say?
You're grounded.
Oh no, I'm grounded.
My voice is Jennifer.
Welcome back to my review. Lil Uzi Vert got grounded, so now we can move on to his second album, Eternal Atake.
Fun fact. The original cover art was a spoof of the Heaven's Gate cult, but was removed. But despite that, let's see if this album lives up to the previous album. First up, Baby Pluto. Another banger intro from Uzi himself. The beat sets the tone for the album very well as some elements are like a space adventure. A majority of songs are going to be like this. Next, Low Mine. This one has a decent flow and the beat is floaty, but the song overall is fine. There isn't a lot of personality in this one and it's a shame. Next up, Silly Watch. I don't really find this song silly. It's alright at best since the chorus is kinda weird. The beat isn't that good either, but the flow is still there. Next, Pop. Now, I don't mind songs that are overly based on sex situations, but this song might be one of his worst. The chorus is very bad and Uzi was off-key to the point it's hard to listen. Overall, this song is extremely annoying. Never again. Next, You Better Move. The beat is literally a laser noise. The chorus isn't that good either. Sorry Uzi, but this doesn't work at all. Next, Homecoming. The beat is better, but then again, this song is a little odd. However, it is at least better than the other trash we heard, so this gets a pass for now. Next up, I'm Sorry.
You're ungrounded.
You are forgiven for this song. You get a great. Next up, Celebration Station. This song definitely feels like a celebration as the beat goes hard and Uzi brings back the old style for a while. It feels like a 2016 Uzi song and I'm all here for it. Next, Bigger Than Life. If you've seen my AOTY account, I tend to give songs A. I'll give them this one reason. This song is one of them. The beat is bland, but it's enjoyable too. As for Chrome Heart tags, this one is not bad. The beat is melodic as usual, but it doesn't feel as nice as the previous tracks we heard. I like the synths, but that's it. Next up, Bust Me. Whatever you think about seeing the title, stop thinking it now. Anyways, this song is a very close call because the beat is great and the flows are nice too. Unfortunately, the whole vibe of the song isn't really there, so it's a sad good for me. Next up, Prices. This song hits harder than a stock market crash. The beat is oddly satisfying and the flow is Uzi level goodness. Next, Urgency, featuring Sid. I liked the R&B elements in this one as the beat is very floaty and the feature did a nice job keeping that vibe up a notch. Next, Venetia. The chorus is what would do it for this song. The flow is fast and powerful and the beat is still the melodic style it should be. Next up, Secure the Bag. How about you secure this whole song because the overall of this is not as great. The beat is decent and the flow is good, but that's it. Next, P2. This is apparently a continuation of XO Tour Life.
Damn right, and it is good because everyone likes XO Tour Life. What? Oh, Trey, you don't even know what you are missing. Are you even a real reviewer? You can't even enjoy the simple.
Next, Futsal Shuffle 2020. This is a bonus song and the beat is very awesome. I used to hate this song, but now I catch myself dancing to this from time to time. And the last song, That Way, is probably the most disrespected song since the beat is pretty good, but the catchiness is just too powerful. This is an underrated masterpiece.
And that was Eternal Atake. With 9 greats, 7 goods, 1 meh, and 1 sad face. The final score is a 7.1 out of 10. The bonus songs were the saviors in this album. If I didn't review those, the rating would be in the 6 range. The songs on this keep up the melodic vibes. The 3 best songs are as follows: That Way, Baby Pluto, and Futsal Shuffle 2020. And the worst 3 songs are Silly Watch, You Better Move, and Pop Song, Come Here. No, Pop, how dare you be the most annoying song Uzi has ever made. That's it. You are grounded for life. Go to your room right now.
What the hell is this?
Now here is one thing to point out about my review. I don't do deluxe editions unless I absolutely have to. In this case, Lil Uzi decides to reissue Eternal Atake with a new album. So without further ado, introducing Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World 2.
I don't really know what this album offers, but if it's better than the first, I'll be shocked. First up, Myron. This is a powerful intro for an album. We come back to what the first versus the World album offers with more melodic type shit. The beat is crazy addictable too. Next, Lotus. This one is pretty good. The chorus is what would do it for me here. The beat was also quite nice too. That's really all I can say about this one. Next up, Bean, Kobe, featuring Chief Keef. Now I like the beat and all, but if I have to hear AP Mueller my Rolly one more time, I swear I am blowing shit up. Next, Yes Sir Ski, featuring 21 Savage. Savage is a great selection for this type of song and he did amazing. Uzi also did pretty nice in this too. Overall, Yes Sir Ski. Next, What's Up, featuring Future. This is by far Uzi's most melodic beat and flow for any album so far. I absolutely love the chorus in this and I come back to it every time. I used to hate Strawberry Peels, but now listening to it again, it's stupidly fun, featuring Young Thug and Gunna. This short song goes dumb and hard. Next, I Can Show You. Well, thanks for showing me this song. Now for my rating. Damn. Next, Moon Relate. I don't really like the beat that much. It just doesn't work. Uzi also does some random noises that completely derails the song. Not good. Next, Come This Way. I liked the vibe this one produces. The chorus is also pretty catchy and this is an overall fun song to fuck with. Next, Trap This Way. This Way. I am guessing this is a sequel to That Way, but it's more mid than ever. The tempo of the song doesn't really work in my favor, but the beat is neat. Next. No Auto. Featuring Lil Durk. With Lil Durk, we about to get gangster up in here. However, the chorus doesn't match up the hype of the song. Besides that, the flows are fine. Next up, Money Spread, featuring Young Nudie. This had a slow start, but it picks up at the end. And before listening to this song, the lyrics are going to get freaky, so watch out. Next, Got the Guap, featuring Young Thug. I like the beat in this and the flows are nice, but it just won't do it for me. It lacks so much energy for me. And lastly, Leaders, featuring Nav. Despite Nav not having the best outcome to the public, this song shows that even bad artists are in good music. The flows are pretty good here.
And that was Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2, with 8 greats, 5 goods, and 1 meh. The final score is a 7.7 out of 10. To be real, it's not better than the first one, but it still holds on the melodic styles like usual, which makes this album awesome. The 3 best songs are as follows: Come This Way, Wasip, and Myron. And the worst 3 songs are Bean, Kobe, I Can Show You, and Moon Relate. Okay, now let's move on to a collab album with Uzi and Future. This one is known as Pluto x Baby Pluto.
I had no idea this album existed when I was reviewing Uzi, but I am intrigued to see what Future adds to what Lil Uzi already does. First, Stripes Like Burberry. This intro was a very good start to introduce what the collab can do to style up the album. Future and Uzi uses their flows to their advantage. Next, Marnie on Me. The beat sounds like a bunch of bubbles in my ear. The vibe of the song, however, isn't really ideal with the beat itself. It is still not bad though. Next up, Sleeping on the Floor. The beat goes hard, but the flows don't really surprise me. It just felt a little dead to me. I will be sleeping on this song. Next, Real Baby Pluto. If that is the real Baby Pluto, I would be disappointed. The beat is fine, but this one felt slow. The flows does the best, but that was all. Next, Drankin' and Smokin'.
No drinking while grounded.
Motherfucker.
I like the beat on this one and it really gets you feeling the song. The flows are also better this time. Hopefully this can continue. Next, $1 Million Play. Well, this was not worth $1 million because all this can offer is the beat. Everything else is either fine, or just plain average. Next up, Plastic. This one is a nothing song. I didn't feel anything from this one. The only thing that can save this song is the production, but everything else is wasted. Next, That's It.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's.
Next up, Bought a Bad Bitch. The beat in this has some cool sounds in it. Future would end up owning this song through. Unfortunately, the hype wasn't enough. So too bad. Next, Rockstar Chains. Performed by Future. This one isn't too bad. The beat feels quite spacey, but it's really all it can do. Moving on. Next, Lullaby. Performed by Lil Uzi Vert. Man, what happened here? Lil Uzi Vert was not himself in this one. He is all over the place and the beat with it feels cursed. No way, bro. Next, She Never Been to Pluto. This one is not bad. The beat sounds Uzi enough, but the song itself is just average at best. That's all. Next up, Off That. Well, I will be off that song because even if this is not bad again, the verses seem to drag a lot. The beat is fine and the flows are, well, not that great. Next, I Don't Wanna Break Up.
No girlfriend while grounded.
Seymour, I'm breaking up. Goodbye.
No.
This one, once again, is not bad. Looks like Future and Uzi are dropping some mid. This song has a good beat, but lacks energy once again. Next, Bankroll. Well, the bank won't be rolling with this song because the song is once again and again not bad. Moving on. No point talking about it. And last but not least, Moment of Clarity. Finally, a great song. The beat is pretty relaxing and the aesthetic of the sounds helps out. We end this on a hot note.
And that was Pluto x Baby Pluto. With 3 greats, 10 goods, 2 meh, and 1 bad. The final score is a 5.3 out of 10. Let's be real here. This was some mid if I ever seen some. Those three greats and the majority of goods is what saved this album to get a bad rating. The best three songs are as follows: Moment of Clarity, Stripes Like Burberry, and Drankin' and Smokin'. And the worst three songs are Plastic, That's It, and Lullaby. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Because guess what?
It's CP review time. Hooray! Red and White by Lil Uzi Vert. Let's get it.
Alright, we are on the final album of the day. Now, this album has an influence to Playboi Carti's Whole Lotta Red. You know, all those rock elements it has on here. Except we are not reviewing that, and we are reviewing Pink Tape.
Just like Utopia from Travis Scott, this was another anticipated album. Hearing that Lil Uzi is doing rap rock was something no one expected from him before. And we start off with probably his best intro he has ever done, Flooded the Face. The beat makes me float and the flows are crazy good. This is on repeat for a reason. Next, Suicide Doors. In this one, Lil Uzi introduces a new ad-lib. But despite that, I was not expecting an absolute skull crusher of a song. The beat is aggressive and the rock element in this is perfect. Mash biting to this song is a must. Next up, A, featuring Travis Scott. After the first two songs, this one was a mid one. The beat is fine, but it just feels a little boring at times. Travis did his part though. Next, Crush M. I didn't like this one either. It feels bland even with Lil Uzi's melodic flows. There is just nothing to find exciting about this one. Next up, Amped. I am going to be honest. Uzi sounds like he is moaning at the microphone during the chorus. Although the beat is good, the voice is distracting. I can't do it. Next up, X2. The beat goes all over the place here. The flows are pretty good here too. However, it's not living up the hype for me. There are better songs on here than this. Next up, Dined and Came Back. This gets the I'll give them this one treatment. The first verse was a little off for me, but the song grew back up, so it's replayable for me. Next, Spin Again, is a very short song. The beat is good and the whole vibe of the song is not bad. That's really all I can say for this one. Next, That Fia. This one has a better high-pitched voice from Uzi. However, the whole vibe of the song didn't feel right for me. It lacks a lot of character for me. Moving on. Next up, I gotta skip the song because the verses aren't really hitting for me. The beat is cool and all, but it lacks energy for me. Next, Endless Fashion, featuring Nicki Minaj.
I got a Republican doctor. Made my ass great again, my God.
What the
Next, Mama, I'm Sorry.
Apology unaccepted.
Finally an actual good song, All Alone. The old Uzi Vert comes back for a little bit to drop a melodic banger. This is like Uvi's Rage 2 again. Awesome. Next, Nakamura. This time, Lil Uzi goes full on rock on this one. The beat is amazing and the flows are nice too. The whole vibe here is crazy and very hyped up. Next, Just Wanna Rock. Well, I mean, it makes me dance. What else do I have to say? Next, Fire Alarm. The beat on this goes absolutely stupid and the overall experience of this song goes hard. The whole flow too goes crazy too. Next up, CES. Now, if you heard of System of the Down, you probably heard of Chop Suey before. That one epic new metal song. Yeah, that awesome song. But this cover is not awesome. Lil Uzi should have never touched this song. It feels unfinished and embarrassing. The first verse is probably the most tragic part of this one. But the badness quickly wears off with Werewolf, featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Yes, an actual band Uzi song. And guess what? It absolutely slaps. All of a sudden, Pluto to Mars goes back to melodic beats like nothing happened. The beat is nice and it felt like old Uzi again. I just get nostalgia from these songs sometimes. Next, Patience, featuring Don Toliver. Holy shit, this made me fly in the sky. Don totally carried the song hard with the chorus, but Uzi also did amazing here. Absolute genius. Next, Days Come and Go. This one is not bad either. I actually enjoy the beat, but the overall experience is completely shadowed by the other hits on here, so it's not that great. Next up, Rehab. The beat here is very outer spacey. The flows to me though feel a little slow. That's really all for this song. Now this song, The End, featuring Baby Metal, takes anime outros to music form. The song has an unexpected beat that is extremely fun to mosh over. It might not be for anyone though. First bonus song, Zoom. The chill vibe of the song could work out, but I don't care for the structure of the verses. This doesn't have much for me anyway. Next bonus song, of course. Fun fact, this song's beat was made 5 years ago while this video is being made. As for the song itself, this is another underrated epic fest. Last song of the video, Shardai. I did not like the chorus that much in this. It sounds like Uzi was drunk making this. The beat is fine, but that is literally all that is good.
And that was Pink Tape, with 12 greats, 8 goods, 4 man, and 2 sad faces. The final score is a 6.5 out of 10. Here is what is fascinating to me for this album. This had some pretty shit songs on here, but I had the most fun from this than any other Uzi album. The best 3 songs are as follows: Werewolf, Nakamura, and Flooded the Face. And the 3 worst songs are Amped, Endless Fashion, and CS. Those 2 songs. Come here. Endless Fashion. How dare you have the worst lyrics in Uzi's career history. And CS. How dare you ruin a perfect song and make that shit. That's it. You 2 are grounded for life. Go to your rooms right now.
Ugh, now I got more words in my room. Wait, aren't these songs not publicly pleased by the people? I think I get it now. I am going to unground myself and give Trey a punishment day.
Well, there you have it. All of Lil Uzi's hits reviewed in one video. There were some opinions you might not agree with, but that's okay. For the best albums, I actually have 2 that were on my mind. Now if I were to rank albums with better songs, I would go for Love is Rage 2. But if it was solely based on replay value, The Perfect Love Tape would take the spot. I don't know. It's really hard to think about. There are so many awesome songs from each of these albums anyway. As for the worst album, it is obviously Pluto x Baby Pluto. Only a few songs are worth listening to again. Not to mention that this is kinda boring too. Yeah, imagine a boring Lil Uzi album. It's this one. I hope you all enjoyed this dive into Lil Uzi's career-dropping albums. I had a blast too. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Make sure you turn on notifications for future uploads. And as always, God bless.
Ah, I'm guessing you are a Christian, huh?
Go back to your room, Uzi. You're grounded, remember.
Not this time. I have a punishment for you.
Is that my Bible? Give it back right now.
First punishment, no reading and practicing your faith while grounded.
Dude, what was that for?
Next punishment, giving you a concussion time.
Oh no. Someone help me. A Lil Uzi Vert is on the loose.
Shooting at demons until they die, huh? Yeah. Shooting at demons until they die, huh? Yeah. until they die.
Uzi. What?
Hi.